Hey, what's up? Welcome to the video. Let's talk about some AQ worlds. We got the weekly update from Arrx about AQ2D and all the other normal AQ world stuff to go over, so let's get it. Alright, so let's go over the Arrx post about AQ2D first. And yeah, so he talks about movement, controller movement to be precise, like a controller. I don't think he means like this kind of controller. I think he means the on-screen analog stick thing that mobile games have that is always really annoying to use. But yeah, so I think there's gonna be that, and yeah, it's a joystick on screen. WAS D, it's gonna be weird moving with WAS D. That's gonna be really weird to get used to that for playing. I can't wait to try it. I'm open to it. I cannot wait to try that. And then click or tap to walk. That'll be more normal, of course. Probably the way I'd still do it. I don't know if I'd use WAS D. Anyway. Enough of that. I think I got some chocolate from the school he's talking at. Cool. And here we go with the actual update. All right, I'll go point by point and give you like a quick summary of each and every one of these. So the first one is about the cutscenes and how they have your default player character, the stand-in for him, Mr. Guy they call him. So like it's the default placeholder for what would be your character in cutscenes. I read this one because it has a bunch of Arrx humor in it. Warlick fixed all the remaining movement issues. For example, pets are running again, which is way more humane than dragging them across the screen like they were doing that week. Please ask PETA to stop calling us about. This one's also kind of funny, so I'll read it fully. The mana blunder. While testing skills in combat, they suddenly stopped working. The team could not figure out why. Hirumi discovered that they were just running out of mana. The interface is being updated to reflect that better. So, they have mana in the game, and I guess they didn't realize that there was mana in the game running. Alright. Hirumi has been working on the combat. There's a lot of places we can improve the gameplay. It's going to be tricky staying focused on getting the core stuff done first without spiraling down the never-ending what if we did this features. So yeah, I imagine they're going down a lot of like what if routes because they're on a new game engine and they can actually do the what ifs that they were very limited on with the Flash player before. So yeah, getting the actual core of the game done, I imagine that would be tricky because you would want to go down like, oh, we can do this now, so why don't we try this out? I imagine, yeah. Anyway, pretty cool. They talk about virtual joystick and how they need art for it because right now it looks like that little white thing right there. That's what the joystick looks like at the moment. So yeah. The next part, they talk about a dialogue editor for cutscenes, and perhaps even you one day is mentioned, so you might even be able to use this application that they're working on for the dialogue one day. So you might be able to make your own AQ Worlds cutscene at some point in the future. Alright, the next section is for ideas. So Alina mentioned a day and night cycle for the game, and then yeah, they want to start getting the core done before they go into implementing stuff like a day and night cycle, like an add-on like that. But it is something they're thinking of, and they're thinking of ways of doing it. Yeah, it would be cool. I could see a day-night cycle actually working pretty easily because you could just... Anyway, I was about to go to ways that I would implement it, but anyway. Alright, the next part is pretty interesting. They talk about finishing up Dragon Lair, getting it to 100%. And yeah, things are going to break, you know. Opening up the game to test. We're starting to think how we will be opening the game up for testers and all players to help hunt bugs in the game after the Dragon Lair is complete. It will probably be a short series of tests to stabilize the game. You know the old saying, no game code survives first contact with the player base. Then after the game is stable, we need to convert all the content in the game. We have talked about this a few times, but once the core game is stable, we will have a mountain of manual work to convert all the monsters, items, pets, weapons, etc. We will do a Kickstarter to raise funds that will enable to hire a temporary army of artists to help convert the enormous amount of content. So that's how they end up the post. They kind of remind us that they're still going to be doing a Kickstarter. They talked about doing a Kickstarter for AQ2D like 3-4 years ago. I don't know, my memory's a little foggy with that, but years and years and years ago. It might even be longer than that. So we've known about a Kickstarter for a while. If you set some money aside for a Kickstarter, it probably would have earned a decent amount of interest by now. Anyway, so yeah, the that's gonna be happening, and it sounds like it's gonna be happening fairly soon. It seems like they're gonna be opening up for players, and then maybe after a playtest or during the playtest, there's also gonna be a Kickstarter running. Now, a Kickstarter does a few things. Of course, it raises capital for funds for the game to be developed, so they can pay the army of artists that they describe they need to convert the items. So it helps pay for that, which would be very expensive. Artists aren't cheap. And then it also, at the same time, advertises the game on the Kickstarter platform. I feel like a lot of people in the community might not realize that. Kickstarter is also just a massive, like, basically free advertisement for it. It's AQ2D, it was free advertisement for that, and it will be free advertisement for not only original AQ Worlds that we're playing right now, but the upcoming one. Because there's a fully playable AQ Worlds we're playing right now. It'll be an ad for that. It'll also be an ad for the upcoming AQ2D. So good all around, basically. The one thing about the Kickstarter, I hope the rewards for backing are not too insane. They have to have good rewards, but I hope they're not like. We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna back the Kickstarter for a decent amount, but we'll see. I hope they don't go too crazy with it. Oh yeah, there's other stuff to talk about these videos. I could probably just have a video just talking about this. Maybe I should separate like the second part of these and the first part, because I probably talked already for, yeah, I already have quite a few. Anyway, maybe I'll separate these in the future. Maybe I'll do a Wednesday upload and a Thursday upload every week, as long as we're getting these Wednesday news updates. Maybe I'll try that next week. Anyway, housing update. We met with Rhubarb and Spider to get a status update on the housing changes and improvements, flippable items, better UI, more storage, stackable items, etc. We're on track to get them into testing next month. So yeah, I'm not too excited about the housing update. I'm glad they're adding it. I like the housing AQ. It's good, all good. Just great. I'm not against it at all. It's taken a while, longer than I expected, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, let's get this done so we can get cosmetic slots. All right, need some transmog. So yeah, but it's all good stuff, and next month is when it should be out, so pretty soon. Here's a sneak peek at the Korey update. Yeah, it looks like the Book of Lore, but with more badges in it. Yeah, so cool stuff. Also doing an in-game poll to see how many people should be in Yolgar, because some people think that 25 right now? I think it's 20, is too many. Actually, it might be 25 right now. Anyway, they're asking what lower amount people would want. I think 15 would be alright in the middle there, and I think that seems to be what most people think as well. I didn't look at the poll. I don't know if you can see poll results in-game, but yeah, there is a poll. I don't know if it's still going on, but yeah, they might be changing the amount of people that can fit in Yolgar. So this person on Twitter asked, would it be possible to add a way to show the boost of XP, class points, gold, rep when they're active on the server, a more visible way? Kind of like how in your character icon you see an XP boost when you activate one, something like that, but for the server boost. I think that would be a good idea. And Alina replied with, we've tossed around some ideas for that. Yeah, it's something we want to add. It would be very useful, agreed. So they agreed, and they've tossed around ideas, so we might see that sometime in the future. All right, art stuff. So Kotaro up first with a summer outfit, looking really cool. And the even cooler part of the whole outfit is what you're seeing with the palm tree and the beach and all that. That is actually a ground rune for your character, which is interesting, cool. I don't know, it might be a little cheesy, in my opinion, a little bit, but it's still cool. It fits in the theme of the game, where you got players that are like snowboarding and stuff in this game already, so it's not too big of a change up. Anyway, also, it must be a superpower to be able to hold a popsicle in your mouth like that, because in every situation it would slide out. But anyway, Kotaro also was commissioned by Lance, who you might recognize as yeah, he had items put in the game that he commissioned from Miltonius recently, and I think maybe some other artists as well. Anyway, yeah, this one's from Kotaro this time, and yeah, it looks really nice with the Chrysalis faction stuff all over it, and yeah, some big bulky heavy armor. I love the take on the cape. I think that's a cape we have in AQ already, or it looks similar to a cape we already have in AQ, but kind of like crystallized. That's a way to describe the Chrysalis faction. Anyway, all right, next up, a commission from Excess Winter of Antisam's art. So Antisam made this outfit that yeah, looks really good. It's Sepulture faction stuff. Yeah, really a cool looking outfit. Got an NSOD, but doesn't, well, sort of an NSOD, but the hilt's like completely different or really different. Yeah, and the blade's got some like magic stuff on it. Yeah, really cool. Love the outfit. Good work there. And if you don't follow Excess Winter on Twitter, you should. This is some of the art that Excess Winter has done. Very good stuff. Check him out. Really nice. Great artist. Really good stuff there. Not biased at all. Go follow him. Antisam also made a Phoenix plate redesign. You see the original on the left, of course, and the new version on the right. Now, you know, I'm a fan of the original, but the new version also looking pretty good. Kind of like a different armor, but still pretty good. Art preview for Darkon's upcoming release, which should be next week, I think. Map art for that as well. Very nice, a dark looking library. Fero with a teaser for some art. Yeah, this looks intriguing, like the bangs there. Very nice, very nice. Here's the hair for the outline, or at least it looks almost exactly the same. Yeah, anyway, this hairstyle looks really cool. Another look at the set from Aranx for Easter, which there's an Easter event tomorrow, so maybe part of that. Arlette with some summer gear. Really like the cape with the sun and the clouds. Hopefully the clouds have like a slight left to right, like kind of movement animation, like they're kind of moving. Yeah, it'd be really nice if we had like some actual like effects where the clouds are transparent and like actually like some fog effects in the game. Maybe with AQ2D we could do stuff like that. But yeah, cool nonetheless. Here's a commission that Arlette was working on. Elden Ring reference. I've not played Elden Ring, so I don't really get the reference, but the sword looks really cool. Next up, we got Hikari with a goth looking kind of, you know, black dress, fishnets, all that. Looks good. Good stuff. Still looking out for the John collab with Hikari, but it looks great as well. Probably a couple Naruto fans watching. Yeah, really cool outfit from this artist done by him. Yeah, it looks nice. Love seeing stuff in the AQ style from other properties. Really cool. A set suggestion from Reines, Psycho Butler. Yeah, it looks a lot like the art you'd see from Rare. That's similar style, similar colors, everything. So yeah, looks really good. Speaking of looking really good, Tyronius with a cyber samurai looking outfit, which was a commission, and there's also AQ or Dragon Fable. I can't really tell from that, but anyway, yeah, another version of it as well. Yeah, really cool looking art there. Tyronius also with a Zard rider, a mounted man on a Zard. Yeah, on a frog Zard there. Looks really cool. You got the paladin armor as well. Some really nice art from Ciel here, or however you pronounce the name. Yeah, my bad. Anyway, but yeah, really nice looking. Love the art, hairstyle. The outfit looks great, although I don't think they could add to AQ Worlds because of the gradients. The gradients add like to the game, so you can't have too many of them, and that's a pretty harsh gradient right there. Imagine that wouldn't be too easy to run. Anyway, but yeah, very, very cool looking outfit. So Despera came up with this, which is of course same art style Darkon uses with the same little creatures and stuff. So very Darkon inspired art. Yeah, it just is, and an outfit for it as well. And that is confirmed to be added to the game at sometime in the future, but no date yet. Some Despera art that is making it into the game that was converted by Snowvers in the actual game will be out for Easter. So yeah, if you like this outfit, it's going to be in-game and available soon. Alright, drops this week. There's a Dog Mochi, which will be available in Underworld. If you're watching this video Thursday night, by the way, all of the Legion birthday stuff is going bye-bye Friday. So you have a few hours after watching this to get the items if you haven't gotten them already. But this is in the Underworld, so it shouldn't be going away immediately. So you can get those if you want them. There's some rare items available in Battle On Town. I'd imagine off the Frog Zard in Battle on Town. It's the only enemy I think that's in there. So yeah, get those. They are rare, and they're 0IC, color customizable as well. Massive thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel, making videos like these possible. Really appreciate each and every one of the members, and I say it every week because I mean it. And yeah, huge thanks to all the channel members. Really appreciate all of them. And thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe, shout out if you're not already. And I'll see y'all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. We'll be streaming the new Easter event with the new items and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you there. It's apparently like a part of a quest line that might be like going on as well with the meteor and stuff. So maybe a continuation of the meteor that destroyed Battle on. Yeah, so maybe some interesting stuff tomorrow. We'll see.